So welcome to part 3 of this tutorial. So in this part we'll be talking about how to create a melody, specifically using Dr. Chaos, one of the Max for Live plugins that are free from the Ableton website. So first of all, you'll need the probability pack from Ableton Live, the Max for Live plugin. So once you've downloaded that, you will need to open it. So we're gonna find it here. So Dr. Chaos is here. So it's in the Max for Live, Max MIDI Effects, Dr. Chaos. And just pop it on a new MIDI track here. So once your computer decides to unfreeze and actually put the Dr. Chaos onto the MIDI file, what you're gonna do next is you're gonna pick an instrument. So this is only sending MIDI information. It's not sending actual sound out. So you will need a MIDI, well, an instrument to produce the sound. So I'm going to use the simpler piano keys, cheap electric piano sound. And so I'm just going to put that on my track, and so it'll show up here. So I'll just leave that for now. So now when I play my keyboard, and so you'll be able to hear it now. So right now, it's not doing very much, it's just playing a scale. Not very exciting, by all means. So what this does is basically can change up the patterns that the notes are playing in. So each one of these here on the left hand side, each one of these represents a note. So 1 being C at the moment, 2 being D, 3 E, 4 F, and so on. So it corresponds to one of those. This bottom row here corresponds to which note comes next in the pattern. So in this case, 1 will go to 2, 2 will go to 3, 3 will go to 4, and so on. And 8 will go to 1, so it goes back in a loop. Okay. So what we can do here is, without changing any settings, we can click the dice, and that changes up the pattern already. So you can do that. The other thing is you can increase the chaos level. So if you do it all the way up, it will start to get real crazy. So notice that we're still only using the same notes. We're just changing the order that they're going in. So this controls the order that the notes are going in, and the lines sort of represent where the notes go. And so here, in patterns, you can click the direction it's going in. So at the moment it's going forward. You know, this now it's going backwards. Or you can make it go forward and backwards. And then this is forwards, backwards, but 2 and 2. So forward twice, backwards twice. Yeah, so that's that side. The other side here we have relates to the notes themselves, so the settings of the notes. So example, right now if I click the C, number 1, this is the setting of this. So the note that's produced is C, the octave is 0, velocity is 100, and the length, which is the length of the note, is 0.99, so like 1 beat. So you can change this up. I like to just click the dice and it changes up the settings. So now you'll notice that the notes themselves are being randomized. So it might play C 2 octaves up, it might play at C octaves 2 down. The more chaotic it is, the more wild and the more range there is. So there's a lot of low notes and high notes. So I like to keep this relatively low. I'm just going to clear that for now. So now it's back to the original settings. And what you can do here, at the very right hand side, is you can change the rate that the notes are being played. So if I change it to 1/12, it's being played triplets, and this is like super fast. And as you go backwards, it gets slower. It's less exciting that way, but this is variable, so you can automate it or map it to a MIDI output on your MIDI device. So in terms of actually writing melodies with this thing, I'm going to set the chaos on like a little bit, but I'm going to set the chaos of the order of the notes this way to very chaotic. So now you can see a pattern. Find a pattern that sort of you think sounds nice. So I'm going to stick with that. And to record, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new MIDI track. So Control-Shift-T or Command-Shift-T if you're on Mac, and then drag your instrument into the new MIDI track, and then MIDI from, and you want 5, or in this case 5, which is the track where I have Dr. Chaos. So now the MIDI information from this track 5 in this case, is being sent to track 6, and here in track 6 we can record the sound. So if I want to record, okay, so that means once we've recorded it, you can see all of the information that was sent from that recording into here. Yes. So now I can play the exact same thing. If you want to just hear the track that you recorded, change the MIDI from to no input so that the MIDI doesn't get sent to the 6 track. Yeah, so there's that. Let's change that back. If you want to make it even more random, I would suggest going back to this. So once you stop, it won't play, and so it'll just continue to receive the information and output it, but it won't play the recorded stuff. So I'm going to change it up a bit even more. So yeah, so the more you change it, the more chaotic it can get. Yeah, so this is just a nice way to get things going using the randomizer. It will change the notes that are being played in the order they're being played, and also how they're being played. So how low, high, velocity, how long, and you can also change the rhythm overall of the thing. So yeah, that's Dr. Chaos.